From League Safe World Headquarters, it's fantasy football almost daily. With Paul Charchian, Matt Harrison, Christian Peterson, and Brian Johnson.
Okay, let's begin at the quarterback position. Carson Wentz still only, everybody apparently just waiting for the other shoe to drop on Wentz, and it's not happening. It's still available in half of the leagues out there. He belongs on rosters.
Yeah, even though they're on their bye this week, that's kind of a bummer, but he could be a QB1 going the rest of the way. We'll see.
Well, the bye thing helps you if you believe in Carson Wentz. I think people maybe will shy away from him because he's on a bye this week.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know. I'm count me in the camp of the other shoe not having dropped yet. I don't know why, but I don't trust him yet. The first two games were against really bad defenses in which he put up just okay numbers. And then he had a very good game in week 3 against
his best game against the Steelers.
Against the Steelers team that looked
many people thought was going to the Super Bowl.
Just looked like they weren't ready to play though.
Doesn't being a rookie kind of balance out the bad team almost a little bit though? It's
right.
Maybe
inexperienced player.
Don't get me wrong. He's been very impressive. I'm just there are so many good fantasy football quarterbacks that I'm not ready to call him a QB1. I'm not ready to pick up Carson Wentz and just plug him in.
But he belongs on rosters,
yes,
clearly.
Agreed.
Right?
Agreed with that.
And most people don't need him, so you have the luxury of picking him up in your bye weeks. You've got somebody else.
Yeah.
I would bid somewhere if I need him, if I need a quarterback, I would bid in the 20-30% range. If he's just a depth guy, then I see if I can get him at half that price. Go to the running back, the hallmark player here, Jordan Howard. Most savvy leagues, he was picked up last week. Casual leagues, I think he's still available. Jordan Howard's got a month of clear run where he's going to get virtually all of the work, right? So we already know that Kadeem Carey hurt, Langford hurt. Langford's going to be the high ankle sprain. We know it's a guaranteed 3 weeks and usually more like 4. And if you come back too early, all you do is aggravate it, and now you're out another 3 weeks.
Yeah, the most encouraging thing with Howard is he proved he can catch the ball last week in garbage time,
yeah.
Which is a situation the Bears are going to
find themselves in frequently. Yes.
He is a 3-down back, especially when their other 2 backs are injured. So, yeah, Howard a must-add. And if you're in need of a running back, you might have to go all in on him because I don't know how many lead backs are going to come on the wire the rest of the year.
Kenneth Dixon's coming.
That's true.
I think he's going to be the lead back.
He should be owned. But
we don't know that he's the lead back, but
right.
We think he's just got great opportunity to be the lead back. The beauty with Howard is he is the lead back. I mean, he doesn't have to pass anybody. That job's his right now.
So do you guys think even when Langford comes back that Howard will have just taken the job and run with it? That Langford will come back as a clear backup rather than as a timeshare.
That's the question. But don't you think there's a better than a coin flip's chance that he's noticeably, tangibly better than the 3.5 yards per carry that Jeremy Langford was providing?
Yes, that's what I was saying all last week.
Yeah.
I wasn't banking on Langford
believer.
to go down with an injury, but I just said Howard's going to take this job. He looks like the better running back.
Jamison Crowder leads our wide receiver pickups for this week. They've been targeting him a lot and in almost every situation. You add in X factors like a frequently injured tight end in Jordan Reed. You add in Pierre Garçon's flagging play. You add in the fact that Josh Doxson continues to be hampered by injury and was inactive last week. There seems like there's a lot of reasons why Crowder could remain a viable target for most of the season.
Yeah, there was a telling stat. Last year, as a rookie, he was one of 10 wide receivers with more than 5 targets inside the 5-yard line. And it was a very elite list. So that's some telling data there. He's already been targeted 3 times inside the 5 this year, 2 touchdowns. And like you said, if Reed goes down, his stock goes through the roof. And Washington throws the ball a ton. So I'm very intrigued by Crowder. So
I am
good
too.
pickup.
Blind bidding recommendation for leagues where Crowder's available. I think we're in the 30% range.
Especially in PPR.
Yeah, in PPR especially. It makes sense.
Terrell Pryor is, with Josh Gordon's not ready. Corey Coleman is hurt. Questions at quarterback. But actually, Kessler wasn't that bad. He was highly accurate, if nothing else. He didn't give the game away. And, he might not be awful. Not saying he's going to be great, but he might not be awful. And he certainly found Pryor
he took some snaps under center as well and ran the ball a little bit.
Whatever.
Which maybe, I don't know. Whatever. He scored a rushing touchdown.
He played some safety, too. So if you're in an IDP league, oh, man.
Did he really play safety?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Probably at the end of the half or something.
I knew he had the
missed it,
run,
but
the pass, and the reception in the game, but that's wild.
I think the problem here is that
Dude's an athlete.
the
Clearly.
receiving is going to dry up a little bit when Josh Gordon returns, which is just a week away now, and Corey Coleman eventually will get healthy, and he's going to cut into that as well. So I think Pryor he's a short term answer, maybe a next 1 or 2 week kind of thing.